here we are with High Shaman Himiko in the modern age, and we've already seen how ridiculously happy and cultural she can be. Who would help me to break this game even more? Well, there are two suggested routes we go. Siam, who you all know as dear, wonderful audience members. Siam is pretty much my favorite modern age civ. I think they are ridiculously powerful, but really not the play I'm going for today. Japan is the other, but to be honest with you, Japan is a sort of strange choice for this version of Himiko. It would be really working on my weaknesses, giving me science and production and gold, rather than really doubling down on my ridiculous strengths. We're not going to do that today. I was tempted by Russia, I was tempted by Nepal, but I think we have to play France, because France is all about happiness and culture. Plus, as a British man, I always really enjoy playing France on any civilization game. Admittedly, they do have a Jacobin who makes a commander called like the Angel of Death or something. I don't know. It's really cool. Save files on Discord if you want it. But here is the modern age, and you can actually see the yields in the top right-hand corner because we have so many unique improvements and unique buildings. We actually start this age ahead. Now, this is supposed to be the grand reset. This is supposed to be 80% deity boosts. Yet, no, we have almost the most science. We have the most culture. We have the most happiness. We have the most gold. And this is why all of the unique improvements, such as the monasteries, the company posts, all of the unique districts with all of their specialists, such as the Mathas from India, and then the Majapahit Puras, everything just works. So the yields are rather silly. We didn't change mementos. Yet again, we've gone for 1 culture and gold for all unique buildings and improvements. And we're now on 9 culture per age, but -3 science on happiness buildings. So we really do want as many happiness buildings as we can get. Hence why the French ability is so ridiculous. 1 economic point, 3 of the rest. I only had 2 universities. That's not many. So this golden age isn't particularly great. I could keep my religious bonuses. I think that would give me some yields, but it's just not a lot. My capital's going to stay in place because I love JB Genius. I love Borman, but Sildri is the only city with any space whatsoever. I'm going to go for Lyceums and 1 science point, 2 diplomatic, 2 cultural. That uses my wild card. Then I'm going to go for 2 expansion, 1 military, and 1 economic. Simply put, my culture will improve by just taking 2 repeatables, because as we all know, repeatables are totally broken. Then I'm going to go for happiness and settlements and celebration length. Not great, but it's fine. Yields in specialized towns is amazing, as is the settlement limit. 1-3 war, just in case somebody declares on me. And then science for alliance. So good, it rhymes. 50% purchasing. Oh, it's one of my favorite attributes, that one. It's so powerful. There you go. These are the final yields. 534 culture. Very nice. And look at this, a 3 population. Let me just go and allocate these to all of my towns. Now, just to show you what sort of stacking bonuses we currently have, we get 6 happiness on a happiness building. They're also built quicker. Happiness buildings then give us 9 culture, so it's quicker to build, and 9 extra happiness, and 6 extra happiness and 9 extra culture. I mean, so city parks are going to be exactly what we want to start with. I'm going to resurrect the 2 cities I had before. I don't see why I shouldn't. And we'll start by making city parks in all of them, because the yields are just too terrific. Look at this already. Oh yeah, 5 adjacency. Reallocating all of my resources, all the production's going into my 2 smaller cities because they don't quite have the same power. I want to be able to push those up if I can as quickly as possible. When I look at the victory paths, anything that involves culture is really what I want to be doing. Unfortunately, military, economic, science, a lot of this is hidden behind the science pathway, except military. I could unlock an ideology very quickly. Obviously, culture is a really strong one as well. So I'm going to focus on geographic society. You know, if anyone decides to fight against me, it's ideology time. But to be honest with you, neither of these win conditions, that's not what I'm going to be going for. Today, my aim is to just get as much culture as possible. You can see we're already 2 turning social question. Brilliant. But I want to get to future civic as quickly as possible. And we're going to win this age by having the most legacy points. And we're just going to time it out. We're going to get a score victory. That's my aim. I want to unlock the French stuff relatively quickly. Culture when constructing buildings is a small amount. Culture on happiness buildings and wonders is one of the amazing things I want to unlock. That would be rather silly. Social question is a good start because that means we can take humanism. Otherwise, traders. Steam engine. I want to renew my by alliances, and traders is the easiest way to do that. Speak of the devil. Hello, hello, and hello. Love me. Science for excess happiness. Gold for excess happiness. We have a lot of excess happiness and some more culture. I mean, yeah, the yields are just already getting rather silly. The irony is that the hub town meta would be incredibly strong in this run because everything is still connected apart from like a couple of islands. So if I was to, for instance, specialize Ohio and I went to hub town, you'd see we get 26 influence per turn, which means everything else is pointless. But we're going to avoid that today because we have been avoiding it. And I'm going to just go for a bunch of urban centers. I'm going to really lean on the culture. It's not huge. This is not the best thing to do, but the more completed quarters we have, the more culture we make and the more science we make. It's small, but welcome bonuses. And that's what we're going to be doing today, making sure we have at least 6 science and 6 culture coming in per town. I don't know. I think it's an interesting one to see just how useful this can be. We've probably added about 50 or 60 science per turn. It's small bonuses, but it is meaningful when they all stack on this. It also means I can take really cheap buildings like the saw pit and pop it down for another bunch of science and culture. Yeah, look, we're up to 658 now. And the food is coming in. Do I want to make a 4th city? Maybe we do actually. Cetic, if I can give you a fishing key, you would be a very good candidate for this. Maybe that's what we want to do until I connect you up. Maybe not. So possibly Wheel of Gaiden X. That could be a good city as well, near the border with my enemy. Sorry, I say enemy. I mean, you know, dreaded evil person. Yeah, no, definitely enemy. Don't know. We'll save up some gold. I'll have a think. So 1 turn social question. Let's add more culture into the pit. Small happiness penalty to do that, but the culture is well worth it. Now on to natural history. And what sort of government are we going to go for? You all know what we're going to do. Elect a republic. 20% bonus culture because next turn we hit our first celebration. Yep, it's that quick. Doesn't matter actually because we, of course, are French. So we can pick anything we want. I probably should have just checked to see what everyone else went for. Yeah, we didn't get a happiness. I could have, if I'd gone for bureaucratic monarchy, everyone would have liked me more. That would have been really sensible. Never mind. 20% culture for 15 turns. Plus my 40% takes us to the grand total of 981. Haha. Oh, that's so much. It's ridiculous. All right, Gooberville. I think you are good city potential just because of the way the tiles have gone here. Yeah, let's do you. So we're going to go convert to city and immediately start getting in some cool stuff like city parks. We need as many of these as we can. Now, our specialists are slightly weaker now, but we have 4 cities, but you just want to push past that point as quickly as possible. Push past that point. Don't worry about that point at all. We've got a sawmill in. I could saw pit to claim a bit of land. I think I will. Let's claim some territory in that direction. Lovely. 153 food coming in. You're going to grow very, very fast. 4 cities is pretty good. We'll save up some gold. Maybe get a 5th, although I think explorers are going to come first. There's natural history. Modernization. Onwards. Keep giving me the fun stuff. Now, grocer, museum. We do want both of these things. I'm going to buy the first explorer. 13 turns of production. They're so expensive. I don't want to do that. I'll just give myself a museum. There's only 2 continents on this map, so we'll need to move quickly. I don't know what Pangaea Plus maps look like when it comes to artifact distribution. I'm hoping they've been put on properly, but it is a new map type, so I guess we're going to see 4 antiquity artifacts. Yeah, that's quite a few. Okay, there's 2 down to the south, 2 over in this direction. They are a long way away. Fine, we'll go and see if we can steal these as fast as we can. I'll save up my gold for a second explorer and we'll head down this way. Political theory. Do it. We could start working on some city-states. I haven't really bothered, but it is possible. Maybe we should give this culture one. Every culture one we can claim would be good. Complete a port within 20 turns or improve a coal, silver, or gold resource. Whoa, I'll take the gold option. That's fun. All merchants are an option. Now, the trade route effectively gives you 10 extra relationship with whoever you send it to. And in this case, we can instantly ally with good old Friedrich if we want to. And I do want to. So let's actually send it to Roma. This will give me another copy of silver, and that will make my explorer just a little bit cheaper because that's 20% extra purchase power on units. 2,000, we can afford him next turn. Excellent. And let's go for this alliance, which will take my culture from 986 all the way up to 1,041. Perfect. Ta-da! Explorer. Bigger government. What are we going to pop in here? I think something like culture on natural wonders. We do have a few of these tiles that we are working. The specialists on my unique quarters are still so strong. Let's take as many of these as we can. And you know what? I'm going to jump into an ideology. Of course, we're going democracy today. It's all about happiness and culture. Let's just go straight for it. I'm not going to mess around. We don't need to be vague. We can just nicely accept it. That is extra food. How much food does rice count as? 10% food in all settlements. Lovely. And coal, that will very nicely help my ability to make ports. Rail stations, that's where we're going to go now. Although, actually, academics will give me schoolhouses. Tiny bit more science. I do have such a negative penalty towards them. City parks. Oh, yeah, city parks look good. Oh, I think my city-state might be about to get killed. Uh-oh. Don't do that. No, 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 no. I'm thinking settling might be good. Let's just use all of the space that we've been given. Really push my borders out a bit. That's a settlement that would annoy everyone, which makes me really want to do it. As would something up to the north, maybe? I guess we could go conquering, which would be a touch mean, but also rather funny. 900 gold for a settler. We'll make a couple of these. There's no point in having the settlement limit. I might as well settle up to it. Otherwise, what's the point? Right, here we go. Happiness in specialists. Culture in specialists. Bam. Cost me like 100 gold to do that, which is not great, but oh, the culture. The culture's looking nice. We've got 111 yield on this district, and that will only go up. I mean, look at these numbers now. Yes. Do I want to beeline liberalism? Progressivism? No. No, I do not. We want to go to hegemony. So, onwards. Quick as we can, please. More specialists. More of them. 12 specialists on a single, 12 culture on a single specialist tile is rather ridiculous. Yeah, my city-state got killed. Boo. We don't like that. My ally may not enjoy this one. That's just a risk we're going to have to take. Alex Frost is here and immediately has... should be a delightful fishing key, but the extra resources are all very, very appreciated. And a settler seemingly with just ahead, don't ask about that too much, is also here. Paula, I just made this less friendly, but I don't think many of these are going to survive this game. Just calling it now. It's just not going to happen, is it? It's such a tiny city, but I love it. Yay! Yay, Paula! Oh, go on. I'll have one hub town. Only one. Gives me 50% more. Kind of need it. Yeah, Hatshepsut is just not standing. Not standing for any of these independent peoples. No, she's not happy about it. Harsh. Harsh, I think that is. That's for electricity, for laboratories. We need all the science we can get to push through this tree because we have none of it. +1 artifact. Hey, we have a single one. Excellent. More culture? More culture. +1 specialists. Or culture from specialists is just lovely. We can make these yields go even sillier. Lafayette has a trader with me. Would you like to be my ally? Yeah, you would. Amazing. Now on to 1,595 culture. It's a big amount. It's a big amount and we love it. The enemy artifact just about got there before I did. Never mind. Can we explore what's on the yellow continent yet? No, we can't because there's nowhere to discover them. Okay then, make your way back home. We're about to get to the point where we can unlock the next batch. This discovers more artifacts. So we'll go and pick that as quickly as we can. Oh, cheeky Hatshepsut. I was about to settle and a settlement has just gone down there. Oh, that's annoying. Oh man, I'm gonna have to settle somewhere really random now. Okay, let's go to the other side of the world. Start settling over here. There's some lovely land. I think war might get declared on me here. I can just see it happening. So we're bringing Captain JB down with the Garde Imperiale. The French defensive troops are pretty powerful. They're like regular infantry troops, but they have a ranged attack, so you can effectively do extra damage. A bit like Immortals from Civ 6. They're very, very versatile in that way. Let's get the walls, just in case we need to use them. 15 culture from a single specialist. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a big number. I mean, just to show you how strong this build is, look at my cities. None of them are anywhere near 35 happiness. All of these have now hit the point where I could just conquer all I wanted and I wouldn't have a happiness problem, which is rather silly. Maybe that's what we end up doing. Who knows, eh? Who knows? Right, we have access to more beautiful artifacts now. Let's unlock those as fast as possible by discovering where they are. 6 of them total. Okay, you head that way. Fortunately, there is an explorer just lurking around waiting. We'll buy a couple more. You can immediately go down to that. Okay, I think we should start picking some up pretty quickly. See if their unit moves immediately. No, it doesn't. It just stays on the same tile. I'm not sure why it's just staying on the same tile there, but fair enough. You do you. Oh, they pounced on that one quickly. Blimey. Yeah, that was mine. I found that. Ah, there's the denunciation. I thought this might be happening, so I'm going to make this as awkward as possible for you. I'm going to reject it. I know. What are you going to do? You're just going to have to love me. Ah, well, she'll end up stealing 5,000 culture from me. Ouch. All right, fine. Well, if you're going to do that, I will steal back. Oh, military sabotage as well. Okay, yeah, go on, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's been unusual playing slightly differently like this because, as I say, avoiding hub towns, really not going for city-states, you can really see just how much weaker that strategy is. It's definitely the meta at the moment, but Himiko plays wonderfully even without those things. Yeah, it's been very enjoyable. Such just a naturally strong leader. I mean, anyone just given 40% bonus culture and a way to always be celebrating is always going to be powerful, but I didn't think it would be quite this powerful. Very much has turned out to be. Very, very enjoyable. First point, that's the 5th artifact. We'll keep trying to get those as quickly as we can. Oh, come on. My settler just arrived in the other side of the world and they've already settled on it. Boo! Or is it boo-earns? I'm not sure. One of the two. Fine, I'll settle the one-tile islands because I have to, all right? Because I want to. Because I have to. Oh, I did get a city-state. Amazing. I want culture. How do I get culture? Culture buildings get extra culture. It's the sort of thing that stacks if I make more city-state buds. I should probably try and make more city-state buds. I'm not really feeling it. Trying to do something different here today. It is annoying that I have to start overbuilding some of these amazing monasteries. They do really good science, but alas, military academies must be built, and I can move the population around, so I get the yields through better specialists. Good fun though. Artifact number 6. We are continuing to get them. Lafayette went communist. No, my ally. We're not going to survive this. I can just tell already. I already know. Lafayette, we could have been such good friends. We could have been. Oh, it's really annoying that every time I unlock an artifact, the AI is like, oh, now I get to go and do it. It's like, no, it's mine. Leave it alone. It's my artifact. I don't want you to have it. Capitalism. Extra specialist slot. That's fun. There's one thing I like. It's specialists. Look at this. That's now specialist number 6 on the same tile, and 183 yields from a single tile. Haha. And they said Himiko wasn't strong. I just spent 5,000 gold on an explorer. Oh, hey, very expensive. Very expensive. Not sure I like that. Why don't we be cheaper, please? Thank you. Oh, this city-state's now being killed. Actually, that's good. That will give me another place to settle. Okay, I can get behind this. I can get very behind this. Just continue doing that and I will, just turn a blind eye. 6,000 culture they just stole from me. Oh, I would rather you didn't, friend. I would rather you did not. Yet what can I really say about it? Clearly nothing. Friedrich has gone fascist. Both of my allies have gone different ideologies. If you want to play an ideology game, by the way, the best thing you can do is just not pick one. And then everybody loves you forever and ever and ever and ever. And it's wonderful and everyone's happy. Alas, we did not choose to do that today. Oh, you're now moving away. Okay, fine. I'll go take it out and I'll settle on top of it. Yes. Then we'll see how you like it. That was artifact number 10. We're picking them up nice and quickly. There's a couple more we're working on, but getting to 15 may prove a tiny bit tricky. We should be fine. It's going to be right on the edge. Oh, here we go. Hatshepsut might come and pillage this for me now. If not, we'll go and do it ourselves. Here we go. Here's another one. Let's switch. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable. Connect yourself. Realize that you have no space whatsoever, but that's fine. You'll be wonderful. Just get the fish and the pearls. That's all we need from you. Militarism. Yep, that's right. In turn 42, we are already on to Future Civic, which we will now do because I wish to win a score victory. So we're going to be doing Future Civic as often as we can. Here we go. Disperse for some science. I don't want to settle right on top of it. I'm going to settle just to the edge. Sometimes it can be a little bit glitchy, but the city of Mandeltort, again, you know what to do. You know what to do. Just be you. Be wonderful. Be lovely. Yeah, I'm giving in a little. I'm doing a lot of spying at the moment, which means I'm losing all my influence. So I have made a couple of hub towns. Not many, but a shamefully large amount because I'm a hypocrite, okay? I'm sorry. Overbuilding gives artifacts as well, remember? So just keep replacing your buildings over and over and over. And let's see what we find in here. 9 artifacts of all ages. We've just revealed all of them at the same time, apparently. Okay, sure. Luckily, I have have the foresight to move all of my archaeologists, explorers over here at once. And I get an artifact from doing that anyway. So we are now on 12 and I am running low on space, which means we need one more city, which I think I can do. We can do one more city. How do you have an explorer here already? It's literally the next turn. The AI sometimes can just do things and you're like, I don't think that should be possible, but I don't know. I think the AI is able to absolutely just fabricate things purely on thought. It's like in Civ 6. If you remember Civ 6, the sort of major conspiracy theory, which I really do kind of believe. I don't think it is a conspiracy theory. I think it's totally true and accurate. It's called pin theory. I don't know if you've ever heard of pin theory in Civ 6, but essentially it meant that if you ever put a pin on the map, be it because you found like a really nice campus, or if you want to put a city center down, or whatever it is, you pop a pin down and the AI immediately knows what you're going to do and it immediately counters it perfectly. So if you put like, say for instance, you find a big mountain range, you're like, oh, I'm going to put a campus right there. It will spawn iron on that spot. Like it will change the game files and it will deliberately put strategics on there. Like they won't be there before, but they will be there afterwards. It's one of those conspiracy theories. If you put down a city center pin, bam, the AI will either settle near it or on top of it in order to stop you from doing it. I put a lot of faith in that theory. I think it's absolutely true and I don't think anyone can disprove it at any point. That's kind of what I believe. No, look, we are lovely, all right? Don't you roll your eyes at me. Okay, we're beautiful. My actual allies are going to disappear very quickly, by the way. I might be able to just about keep one of them, maybe two if they both accept it, yeah, but not for long. Ideologies really do destroy friendships. There's very little you can do to stop them. Department store is next thing. I need another happiness building. We don't have enough happiness buildings. I think you'll agree with that. Did we actually get, hang on, I've never noticed this. You get an artifact from Future Civic. I never realized that. Okay, well, that means that Geographic Society is now even easier to get than it was before. It was easy enough to get as long as you rushed it properly. That is hilarious. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of artifacts now. We just need one more. Yeah, look, you can see they're not being put down. One more museum. You can only put museums inside of actual cities. So we'll make one more city and we'll plonk down the museum like so. And now, bam, we have the artifact. It's lovely. It's wonderful. So Lafayette's alliance has disappeared and with it some of my culture. Alas, opposed to ideologies -90. There's just something you can do to stop it. Once they decide they want to be at war, they're at war. That's just what happens. And I think I've now got to abandon my other alliance as well because I want to stay neutral because I'm just, you know, enjoying playing both sides. That's what I do here today. It's what we're known for. Sneaky Ursa in all things. This is something I find really weird. Clearly, Hatshepsut is currently counter-spying me, which is why it's taking so long. But I've never spied against her before. So she did counter-spy before I even took action. Like, why would the AI do that? It's such a weird thing. Players would never do that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's very, very sensible. But I just find it annoying. Do you have to? Do you have to do that? Anyway, that is complete. I said I was going to get a score victory. I'll be honest with you. Every time I do this, it gets 10 age progress and we need another 130. It's taking longer than I would like it to. I really don't have much production this run. I've done everything I can to avoid production. Time for a World's Fair. It's going to take 18 turns. Don't worry, this game's not going anywhere. We're going to be waiting here for a while. Final count, by the way, with 6 specialists, 183 yields on that tile and 169 on this one. And we haven't even, actually, I realized we haven't even built the French district. Hang on. Whoopsie. Let's go and get that quickly. We need to build the French district. That's an oversight. Sorry about that. It's the whole reason we went France. Oh, no. That is a surprise war. I get the +5 and I'm going to support myself a little bit as well. Okay, this makes the end of the game a little bit more interesting. Fine. Now I have basically no war power here whatsoever. So we do have to be just a touch careful, but what we can do is start upgrading all of my units to make sure they're nice and strong. Lots of Guard Imperial. Got plenty of units. We just need to make sure that we actually, you know, use them all. I should have probably thought about that. This one's dead. That one's going to die. There's nothing we can do. I do apologize. This might be quite an intense battle, actually. These are my democratic troops, but I really haven't got many more. No matter. Let's just keep being more and more French. We'll be fine. Guard Imperial only has 1 range, but that's fine. It's quite a weak attack, but it obviously takes no damage in return, so there's some really good stuff about it. Basically, just 3 damage. Well, no, in that instance, it was 14 damage, but you get what I mean. Oh, you let me build the defensive fortifications. Oh, you're going to regret doing that. It's quite an intense battle going on here at the moment, and yeah, I have no ability to fight this fight at all, so this could go very badly wrong for me. We might need some more troops. By some more troops, I mean like a lot more troops. What would help me here? Flight. That would help. Yes, please. Guberville is being surrounded, but has some decent walls. Wheel of Gaidenex is a bit more problematic. There are not as many defenses here, and there are boats attacking. But I think I might be able to just cheese the system a bit because I started working on the defensive fortifications. I can buy them in and finish them. Oh, that's unfortunate for you. But we do need to send a defensive force over here because we are being pegged back. That's not good. That's not good at all. Come on, you can do it. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Yes. You're going to kamikaze into the wall still? That's fine. Walls are much stronger than you remember. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. They count as being broken. Wheel of Gaidenex. No. Oh, no, there's an invisible troop there. Ah, no. I totally didn't see the invisible troop. That's so annoying. Okay, we might actually lose that city. I was a little bit caught surprised by this war. No matter. If we lose it, we will reclaim it. Probably. New promotion on commanders would certainly help. Oh, no, I just realized that, oh, she's got a navy and every, oh, you know what, I've made no army, no attempt at an army this game. Start buying some dreadnoughts. I think if we take over the sea, we should be fine. Oh, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's not good at all. So I've put -3 combat strength on Hatshepsut because of my spying. Amazing. Oh, that could not have come at a better time. So she's now rocking -13 as a penalty. I will make sure she pays. Probably. I don't know if she actually will or not. That's the general killed. Amazing. Captain JB, make your way over to Guberville. And let's keep making dreadnoughts. Controlling the sea, I think, is going to be the thing that gives me the best chance of winning this. I lost all of my artifacts there, unfortunately. But luckily, the World's Fair doesn't cancel. Once you've unlocked it once, you've unlocked it forever. So that's fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here they come. And they are powerful. But luckily, I've now got Assault and Order, which means if I attack with units on full health, we do a lot more damage than we were doing before. So let's start to test that out. Does it work on the ranged attack? First strike, order. Yes, it does. Handy. There you go. Look at that. We can do some really decent damage now. 2 combat strength for each adjacent friendly unit. Yes. Now we're hitting the big combat bonuses. That's what we need. That's what we need to do. Combat strength. Yay. Oh, invisible troops. There's more invisible troops. These are increasingly becoming annoying right now. I don't know. What is that? It's a field gun. It's an invisible field gun. And there's an invisible howitzer there as well. Oi, stop being invisible. You're powerful enough without needing to resort to invisibility, okay? You have enough going for you. Military aid. Yes. Oh, thank you. Lafayette, could you send me the similar thing? Because I don't have enough benefits. So currently I'm now rocking about +17. Their finest hour would be good here as well. +5 combat strength for air units in your own territory. We'll get to that as quickly as we can because we're about to unlock flight. There's another unit there. That's a general just hidden on that tile. Aha! I'm back. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just rocking a fleet commander. We're here just to have a little bit of fun. You want peace, do you? And well, I want the wheel back. Oh, they'll give it to me. Okay, well, that doesn't feel fair because I've got flight now. That means I don't have to play fair anymore. Can we kill the general? Looks like we can. Absolutely outstanding. Keep making these lovely, delicious little firing plays. We're coming back. We're advancing. Oh, and that's an admiral. Oh, dear. Wouldn't that be a shame if you got killed randomly? Oh, wait, you were. Kill the walls. Kill the unit protecting the walls. Charge my units back in. Just liberating. That's all it is. Oh, they're counterattacking. They're counterattacking. I really want to remove that unit, but you didn't. You certainly did not. So, how do we take advantage? I think just by distributing the damage nicely, spreading the fun, spreading the joy, moving in and liberating. Ha ha ha. Yes, you're back. Aerodrome built. Bombers cost 950. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You know what? Seeing as we're French, I'm going to go for +3 combat strength. Just switch over my celebration a little bit. 7 damage. My unit took 7 damage from a boat. That was it. Oh, I'm liking this. There's the first bomber. Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful red. 1 hit from the red bomber, and you are dead. Ooh, goodbye. Keep advancing. If we can take Kampala in the next 5 turns, that's when the game ends, we'll be very happy indeed. Might be able to. So I'm going to use my Explorer to scout where the enemy units are. Oh, you can't kill my Explorer. He's invincible. Kill the city center. Yay! Bombers are fun. The Dreadnoughts have arrived to come and help Widget, who actually managed to hold out here, which was fairly impressive. You do not need to hold out any longer. We're here. Even Leswit managed to hold with a howitzer. I'm Daft is now being destroyed, but look, we'll get there. We'll get there. One thing at a time. They killed 2 units and almost killed a third trying to take out this unit. They did 38 damage to it, and now I've pillaged and it's mostly healed. I'm not saying there's an analogy for the futility of life in there, but equally I'm not saying there's not. 1 district at a time. We drop bombs. The worst thing is Cleopatra, no, not Cleopatra, Hatshepsut never picked an ideology, so we're not actually getting this. What's going on with this? Come on. Don't be like that. Don't do it. Let me in. I have the beautiful red colored bombers. There we go. We're arriving now with the French flag. We look so noble. 2 more bombing runs. Oh, and I thought I'd just be able to melee in there. I didn't. Does this one do it? Yes. Okay, cool. Push forwards. Do it. Man, the Guard Imperial are fun, but they are not strong. They really are quite weak. My turn to attack you now. The counterattack begins. Time to carpet bomb. It's only a mortuary temple. It doesn't matter. Okay, that was very effective. And then don't forget, if you buy a plane with gold, for whatever reason, it doesn't start as having moved. So you can immediately find it and you can still attack in the same turn. It's one of the few units that lets you do that. I've never quite worked out if that's an oversight or a deliberate thing. I don't know. You tell me. But it can be done, whatever it is. Anyway, this is my counterattack and I've taken the settlement. Ha ha. I shall keep it. It's mine. And even better, look. We've arrived at this city now. Its walls might be a little bit too difficult to destroy. Yeah, next turn. Next time we would do that. Oh, we've just run out of time. But I enjoy the fact that we had a beautiful counterattack going on. You know what? I could just steal something in a peace deal. I don't think it'd be worth it. But yeah, she tried. Cleopatra did try. And I very much pushed her back. It looks like Lafayette is going to do a very similar thing. Look at that. Opposed ideology is minus 216. Oof. Friedrich would have the same problem if he doesn't have plus 226 leader agenda. He loves the wonders in my capital. He just can't say no to them. They're just too good. But as we take future civic and radio, and we just about managed to steal this delightful city. Yoink. Thank you very much. Actually, can I have this one? Oh, there we go. Look at those borders. They're so much neater now. We complete the World's Fair. That was so fun. Himiko has ridiculous culture, ridiculous happiness. In this particular build, I forgot to actually make any production, but you know what? It didn't matter. Such was our advantage. We could complete the game before anyone got even close. And to be honest, on turn 71, the only reason it took so long is because it took 20 turns to do the World's Fair. That's the only reason it took so long. So when I say that Himiko High Shaman is an S-tier leader, you know why I'm saying it. This, just the rushing, but also the culture throughout the game. Just amazingly fun. And I hope you believe so as well. Let me know in the comments, who is your favorite leader at the moment? Is it Pachacuti? Is it Ada? Is it possibly Benjamin Franklin Khan? Whoever it is, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Clibben Ferdas, Poppy Dude, The Nickerman, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Toon General, Capoyobi Virani, The Uncivil Engineer, Radiatore, Debo91, Mushkin Mandeltort, Pete, Dan Jamo, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedge, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Teddy Zursa, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Morax, Sinikush, Echo Bear, Deja Fu, Kovawoo, Legally Trash, Sorted Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Bob Tway, Abstract Fun, Slither Alley, JP Genius, Arctic Fox, Egg Shark, Bookaluk79. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye.